when you hear a song on the radio a lot and you're like, ugh, I hear it all the time. Well, here's the truth. For every one time you listening in your car hear the song, we in the studio who are playing it hear it 10 times. So in a way, that makes me kind of an expert. You're getting gassed up with the latest new rock reviews here on this channel. I'm Diesel, and I am a rock radio DJ. Every night on my show, I play a brand new song. I let the listeners vote, and whatever song ends up #1 for the week, I review right here on this channel. Now, before I get into the review, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to help me get a little love in the YouTube algorithm. Do me a favor. First, I need you to hit that little subscribe button. It's like right over here in this corner of the screen. Then I need you to hit the little bell. Good thing is it's like right next to it. It's like subscribe, bell, bing, bing. It's right there. And then I need you to hit the thumbs up button. Let YouTube know that you like this video, and it'll get bumped up in the algorithm and more people will see it, and I'll get rich and famous. Now that that's out of the way, I'm going to review Theory of a Deadman's brand new song called History of Violence. This song went #1 the week of September 16th with 92% of the votes voting it a smash. That's pretty good. It beat out songs from Shinedown, Red Light King, and The Darkness. So let's get right into it. Theory of a Deadman, History of Violence.
The city's on fire, the streets are a riot. Now look at this place, no one is safe, no one is safe from you.
Not wasting any time.
So
Right into it.
beautiful, she knew it every single day. Got smiled at her left and right around the way. Yeah, it makes her feel good, wonder why she stays. So afraid, afraid of you. She need a sedative to get her straight. You know she need a cigarette, she got the shades. Put them sunglasses on her at her face. Such a waste on you. Tell me why you ashamed, too scared to run away. You love them anyway, surviving just on the pain. The city.
First of all, I love how the song just comes right in. I mean, it's for a radio single, it's what we call a cold intro or a 0-0 intro. There's no time to walk up the ramp of a song. It's just bam, right into it. And I like that. You know, Theory of a Deadman have been around for a long time. They know, they get the radio formula, jump right into it. Don't make people sit around and wait too long on a long intro. They know. They as far as musically, you know, it comes in with this kind of easy little tempo. I do like how it sounds like he's maybe playing drum out on the rim of the drum, not actually hitting the drum head. He's kind of hitting the rim. And I like that about the song. It's a very interesting way to start. It's got a lot of tension. Lyrically, the city's on fire. The streets are a riot. Now look at this place. No one is safe. No one is safe from you. Maybe the guy's dealing with some internal anger. Maybe it's all about his issues. Maybe that's what he's singing about here. Obviously, whoever they're talking about here has maybe some anger issues. No one is safe from you. So beautiful, she knew it every single day. Got a smile that left him right around the way. Yeah, it makes you feel so good, wondering why she stays. So afraid of you. So it sounds like this song is getting right into a huge issue in America, and it's domestic violence. She's obviously a beautiful young girl. Maybe he's afraid that he's not going to be able to keep her. And so he's kind of ruling the relationship with fear. She need a sedative to get her straight. You know, she need a cigarette. She got the shakes. Put them glasses on to hide her face. Such a waste on you. Dude been hitting her, and she's got to cover her face with sunglasses. She's a waste on you, which means she's too good for you. You're a lowlife, and she's too good for you. She's wasted on you. All right.
Surviving just on the pain. The city's on fire, the streets are a riot. Now look at this place, no one is safe, no one is safe from you.
I like how they took what they did in the opening verse of the song and then they just punched it. You know, they didn't change what they were doing chord progression wise. It was all the same, just more of it. The drum beat really kicked in. The guitars kicked in, the bass kicked in, and it just sort of fleshed the whole thing out just a little bit more.
Oh, look what you started. It's There's a history of violence. Now look at your face. No one is safe. No one is safe from you. Maybe the way out is a 38. God gave her a sign, not a moment late. They're not just gonna point it at his fucking face. Then bang, he's blown away. Tell me why you ashamed, too scared to run away. You love him anyway, surviving just on the pain. Tell me where she went wrong. She is sadness in every song. She knows someday that she'll be gone. Until then, please stay strong.
Maybe the way out is a 38. God gave her a sign, not a moment late. Tonight she's going to point it at his effing face. Bang, bang, he's blown away. Signs from above. It's time to end this cycle of violence. 38's a gun. God gave her a sign, not a moment too late. Maybe there's just some kind of internal thing in her brain that says, you know what, if I don't do something about this, I'm going to end up dead. So I got to do something about it. I got to end this with a 38. She's going to point it at his face. Bang, bang, he's blown away. Neutralizing the threat. Tell me why you ashamed, too scared to run away. You love him anyway, surviving just on the pain. That's, you hear it all the time. And I think if you've never been in that situation, or if you've never been in a family that's dealt with domestic violence, you can't really understand why a woman who is, or a man who is getting beat up, getting verbally abused, physically abused, anything like that, would stick around. Well, if you're not there, you can't understand it. I certainly can't. I've never been a part of anything like that. But sometimes, you just have this feeling like, oh, I can fix him. Oh, he's just tortured. Oh, I can do something about this. Sometimes I guess maybe you can, but I think a lot of the times you can't. Tell me where she went wrong. She is sadness in every song. She knows someday that she'll be gone. Until then, please stay strong. She's biding her time, waiting for the right opportunity to rectify the situation.
The city's on fire. Science is the history of violence.
So it sounds like homegirl took matters into her own hands. She did something about it. Still in shock from the blast, sure the neighbors heard it. Now or never, crossed a man and it wasn't worth it. No regrets from what the judge calls a bad decision. Now she's doing 20 years in a women's prison. So she did it. She used that 38 and she ended things. She shot him. You have to assume killed him. Hopefully you can always get out peacefully. But, maybe that. But that's not what this song is about. I'm not a judge. I'm not somebody who's telling battered women what to do. But let's continue. Yes, she'll never have her life. Will she feel at all? She'll never know what it's like not to feel alone. No kids that will love her unconditional. No cure for a sickness that's medicinal. She'll never have her life. Will she feel at all? Maybe that's talking about the isolation of being in prison. She's gone to jail for doing what she did. She'll never know what it's like not to feel alone. No kids that will love her unconditional. If there's children involved in this situation or in situations like this, look, she seems to have done what she needed to do for her. Now, is it the right thing for kids? If we're taking this song literally, if a battered wife murders the husband that's doing it to her, kids, it's got to be so hard for children to understand. I mean, I'm sure some of these kids don't see everything, or they love their father because he treats them differently than he treats his wife. And so there's always going to be some sort of a rift in the family. She's flying high in her cell. She can finally breathe. She's flying high out of hell. Now she's finally free. Man, he fed her to the lions, that monster. He promised her diamonds for silence. It's the history of violence. So it sounds like this guy, is like he hitting her. He's hit her. He's beating on her. And he says, well, baby, if you just keep it quiet, I'll take care of you. I'll buy things. I'll keep you fed. I'll buy you diamonds, literally in the song. but sounds like she's not feeling bad at all. Homegirl did what it took to end this history of violence, and she's not feeling bad about it one bit. So, look, yeah, she's going to spend her life in jail, but she got away from this guy.
The city's on fire, the streets are riot. Now look at this place, no one is safe, no one is safe from you. Oh, look what you started, it's a history of violence. Now look at your face, no one is safe, no one is safe from you. Now look at your face, no one is safe, no one is safe from you. Oh, look what you started, it's a history of violence. Now look at your face, no one is safe, no one is safe from you.
Okay, you know what I really would have liked to hear out of this song is more variation. It was the same pretty much all the way through. It was the same beat. There was that one little change up where he sort of, for lack of a better word, rapped the vocals. But outside of that, it was the same all the way through. I mean, it almost sounded like they were trying to build into what could have been one monster of a guitar solo, and they didn't. I'm a big fan of Theory of a Deadman. This is a band that has changed things up over the years. Yeah, they're radio rock, but over the past couple of albums, they sort of backed off of that bro rock. They sort of backed off of that a little bit, and it seems like they're getting a little bit more introspective. What's weird is like this song, especially with the chorus, I can almost hear this written as a reggae song. Can you the history of violence? If he just really wobbled his voice, it could sound sort of like a Bob Marley type song. And for that, I think that would have been almost more interesting than this version of it. But for me, I liked it. Was it as good as the 92% that the listeners the night that I played it gave it? I don't think so. I've never done this on a video before, but if I were to give it a 1 to 100 scale, I'd give this song a solid 75. I mean, it's good. It's a good song, but it just doesn't grab me, and I'm looking for a song that's going to grab me. So shout out to Theory of a Deadman. The listeners of the station really, really loved it. Again, 92% gave this one a thumbs up. I give it about a 75 out of 100. What say you? If you were to rate the song 1 to 100, what would you give it? Drop that down into the comments section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if there's anything in here that you maybe heard that I didn't pick out of the song, I want to hear that kind of stuff too. So drop it in the comment section down below. Remember, of course, hit that subscribe button. It's in the bottom left-hand corner of the video, and it's also right below that as well. That's where you can also click the bell notification to turn on alerts so the next time I do a video, you know about it. And, of course, hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you're liking my videos. That way it gets sent out to more people. Thanks for watching. I'll be back next week with another new rock review here on Diesel on Radio.